So where Paddington started really is that Vodafone, who was our client in this instance, really are driving movements towards the workspace of tomorrow. And to do that, what they really need to do is understand how their space is operating, understand how it's being occupied, and firstly they want to improve occupant experience, but then use the data that they were getting to really start optimizing their space. So what happened in the Paddington instance was that Vodafone had already installed a whole host of different systems in their building, point systems, which is seems to be what people are getting into these days. And what they found, and is the challenge that we solve, is they couldn't monitor all of those point systems from a single place. It became tricky for them to get data from the different systems, match those data sets up, and start drawing insights from them. So they really approached us to say, hey, iot.nxt, please can you come into our environment and give us one view to monitor all of these systems, to draw insights, and then going forward to build a smart building platform on that is, one, going to make our occupant experience next level, and two, going to give us insights to better our operations. So that's how we got into it. We were then tasked with integrating. It was 4 systems at the time that they had implemented. One was an occupancy monitoring system that really allowed them to count people coming into the building and also people moving around on a floor in real time, which is quite a unique thing in the market using infrared technology. We also integrated their current meeting room booking system, which is a commonly known one in the market. And then the other thing that we did was we integrated into environmental sensors in their building to give them a view of occupant comfort and the conditions on the floor. A desk booking system was also integrated, which allows people to book a desk for a period of time, but then on the back end gives us insights into how those areas and desks are being utilized. And then the fifth thing which we are monitoring there was something that wasn't in place that they wanted to have a view of, was energy consumption. And to do that, we installed our own RETROFIT energy meter into the building, and we're able to, in a matter of hours, give them a view of energy consumption in the floor. So that summarizes really the systems that we touched on and why we actually got involved in the project in the first place. So Vodafone Paddington is quite typical of the problems that we're seeing in the market that building owners and people are facing in industry, where they have a lot of different systems adopted from a lot of different vendors and suppliers, but no centralized way to monitor those systems. That causes a lot of issues operationally. It makes it very difficult for them to draw value from those things. And that's really what iot.nxt saw 5 years ago that would happen in the market with the proliferation of all of this IoT tech coming through. So absolutely, this is a problem that we solve for clients across industry, not just in buildings, to be honest. So there was a bit of skepticism, when we were first engaging with Vodafone on this project and their view of our ability to actually deliver on this. And the reason why was not really because of iot.nxt as a company, it was because of their previous experience with vendors in the space. They'd been trying to do what we did for 2 years prior to us getting on site. And of course, naturally with that comes some skepticism, right? And we were able to very easily allay those fears, right? We were able to get on site to install what we needed to do and to integrate the systems within 3 weeks of starting the project. Within the 4th week, we were building the visualizations and getting them out there. So what they had been trying to do within 2 years, we had done in a month, and that really allayed all of the fears, and I think has given them a lot of comfort that what we do is unique in the market and really game-changing. And they've stuck with us since, and we're expanding the solution as well. The Commander stack, without a line of code, create solutions and create UIs for visualization.